Did you see the clip of Remy Ma instituting the new rule for her league that other rappers can't rap about her, or is she gonna send some shots back and everything? She was doing like a face off with Easy.
She's running, yeah. She's been running too much with the Joe Power, with the, with the just the assumption of him, of the gang, terror squad, always scared of the terror squad. So she takes that extra, talk her shit with extra off. She already did her own thing when she did it 6 years. So her rap and all that. So, I see it's sad when you get caught up in doing it like that. Especially the situation she's been going through. Her son being locked up, her the cases and all of that, her being loose little cannon with you know what I'm saying, broke up the heart of the black love with Papoose over some ghetto shit like that. Being just a fake person.
But remember, we were talking about how like she goes back and forth with the whole shooting thing. I didn't do it. Then she'll rap about it that I did it.
I guess she's playing off of it for just the shock value.
Right. But then in that clip of the face off, she's all like, I actually have a better track record of shooting first. She said that. So then she was doing that whole thing again.
Because, she's going by what? Popular out there. Being a thug, gangster, shooting people. That's the culture right now that hip hop's starting to. Little shorties catching bodies just for nothing. That's what you see in the YouTube, in the news clips. And how many rappers that I didn't even know, 18, 17, died, they got shot up, they're using the rap in that negative vibes. And it's like everybody just because they made a rap song one time, they're rappers now. So it's giving the whole hip hop name a black eye. And there's no gatekeepers really, saying balancing this out. There's no journalism really doing that against it to put a positive image out there. It's nothing but negative things going on, man. And rap has always been a reflection of a narration of what's happening in the hood. So.
Right. What do you think about people giving you backlash about Remy Ma, saying how many years has it been since Cubans even been around her? What gives them the right to even talk about Remy and Papoose?
I know the beginnings of them. I know the creation. I know the foundation. I seen them coming. I seen how humble he was. I had a relationship with Remy. I seen her when she needed my help. I was there for her. And I seen her when I needed help. She wasn't there for me. I seen her stand on certain things that was real, that pertained to her career, as far as her feud with Joe and how disgusting Joe was, with the contracts and putting a gag on her and limiting her for her career. And me being the ear that listened to her and gave her advice and give her a way out as far as like another choice, without me gaining anything out of love, me going to her court trials, her talking to me about things, me going to the studio with her, her pun loving her, pun embracing her from the beginning, changed her life because he loved her so much. That transcended to me, so I always had love for Romeo just on that. And me being there just to be, when she needed somebody the most, I was there to try to help. And then me, when she comes out of jail, change up everything and sell her soul for money. Never say hi to me ever again. Never acknowledging me. Never come see me. Never send a kite. Go against me or the next man when she knows better. Let them put fake things on me and run with a narrative that's fake to assassinate my character, and she doesn't at least say anything on my behalf. Yeah, she's fake to me. She showed me who she was. That's all. She showed me. And then she showed the world by her actions, like how she acted with Papoose, how appreciative she was and how she did him. You know what I'm saying? Her son's still in jail and getting bailed out. I'm not even saying nothing because I don't know, but the situation she's going through, life put her in situations where she has to show the world. So I remember that girl that was humble that came and pun love. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad thing about me. I remember them when we started.
The innocence.
I was there for it.
Like the more innocent times, basically.
The innocence and the priorities they had.
Right.
And the talent they had. And the visions I saw of them, if they was put to their full potential, how incredible they would be. Even the artists, even the Tony Sunshines and the Armageddons and the Keith Nuts, I go back to that. If Joe would have really, really had love for his crew, you see how big this empire he created for himself is. He would have been a bigger empire, and it would have been a bigger message for the whole hip hop community of love, of talent, of setting up the bar, of putting Latinos when it comes to that music and that mic, put him on another level and respected and just loved with real emotion instead of bought emotion.
You know,
And
somebody in the comments was all like, yo, you should never speak about a woman that drove you to the hospital when you got your face cut. And then I said to them, I said, you mean the same person that he helped get a $500,000 record deal that she didn't take? The same person that went to court with her every single day? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
because
no. I think I was gracious enough to thank Remy and said the story the right way and gave her props. And that's why I thought that I owed, which me as a man in realness, you know, I owed that to Remy. That's why I did that. So me doing that, I didn't have to do all of that, but I did it and I went beyond my way and I extended my hand when she went through the same situation I went through with the fat fuck, which was he wasn't paying attention to her project and pushing it just like mine. So I understood her story and I had a cushion for her to at least have there if she needed me. And she asked me for things and I provided that.
But
That's
you
all.
paid her back, basically, like you did for her.
Well, you know, I don't want to relate money or material things that I gave or put in positions, you know, out of love so she could better her career to her driving me to a thing. I mean, it wasn't to the need of, it wasn't like she escaped with me. It's not like I was really the thing. After I got on my knees that day and I said a prayer and I opened my eyes. Said a prayer to God. I was sorry, you know,
After
please
you
forgive
got
me
your
for what I'm
face
about
cut.
to do. Yeah, right in front of Jimmy's. After that, then I got exited out from the back. I got on my knees. And I said a prayer. You know, I asked God for forgiveness for what I was about to do. So when I opened my eyes, I seen, you know, Remy's red Benz there. And she was coming out like, you know, surprised and shocked. She's the one who said, let me take you to the hospital because my intentions was still to stay there and try to get in this motherfucking club and probably do a happy land to this shit. If you don't know about happy land, I was about to throw some, you know, find some bottles of alcohol and just throw and burn everybody in there.
Molotov cocktail.
So that was my intentions, swear to God. And so I always thank God for him showing me Remy there because I thought she was that was the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was the right thing to do, right? Everyone wants to second guess that. So I always gave her that love, but not because she saved my life. Not because she did, you know, the hospital thing, because I was, you know, in my mind or anything, I was about to die. You know what I'm saying? She did it as a concerned friend that saw me in a bad situation and gave me that option. And I followed her because I was in the trance at that time. So, you know, I appreciated it. I appreciated that.
But the point is that you showed that love back, though.
Yeah. But that was natural. Like I said, I don't want to wait. You know, I just thought Remy definitely got my back. That was a sign of her having my back. So it's only right for me to have her back too.
Exactly.
As a friend. That's of course.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't bring up just one side of it,
how
though.
How can I dare talk about a person that she didn't do nothing special like that, homie? You know what I'm saying? She didn't do nothing extra special like you thinking that situation went like that. She probably saved everybody in that club that day. That's what she did. So they better be thankful. That's how I go with my head. But, you know, listen, as a real G, I think I took the real road. I think I did everything with explanation of me being a man of my word, me being a stand-up nigga, me having the love for friends. And and that was my downfall. Sometimes feeling sorry for somebody. When I caught them and they deserved the punishment they needed, I let them go. That's the problem thing.
You know how I know that you and TA are not lying about like the $200 a show, $250, all that stuff like that? Because Remy herself.
You ever thought I was lying?
What?
You ever thought it was a lie?
No, but what I'm saying though is that there's so much backing that up because even Remy herself said during the lean back times that Joe only offered her like $250 when he was getting so much money from performing lean back. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many people saying this same exact thing.
We accepted it, but we all knew it was disgusting and all that. But it's like, you know, I felt disrespected when he gave me that. I told you I only did one song. I mean, one show. And I said I never went back to do a show again. So I'd rather do my own shit and give this nigga 20% of my $10,000 that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to a terror squad show and get paid for me performing mad songs and everything with the crew, and I get $200 when. Nah, that's disgustingly rape. So I didn't even put that in my equation. So I didn't think too much of it. But I felt it was disrespectful. But these niggas really, see, my bad with the nigga word again, but my bad. But these artists that was down with the Remy's, the Armageddons, the Tonys, they did it and they stood there getting $200 a show. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they went through more of a disrespect. And it took more than once for them to get disrespected. So maybe they did it because they was just coming up and they just loved getting in front of a crowd and doing that. But I was already doing that. So they made that fever was gone for me. I just knew it was definitely disrespect for them to do that. You know, and that's why I knew then that PANDA didn't come to the shows because of that. Now I knew where my brother wasn't going. So I was like, that's why this nigga don't come.